There's a windmill carved into the wood. There's someone out there. Three crowns. A link to the legend. The door is locked. It appears there's a rival Saxton snapper. Wartime evacuees, escaping the Blitz, back in the 40s. Station Master.
Mr. Danvers! Saxton treating you well, is it?
Station Master, do you live in Saxton?
That I do. Did the young lady get her purse back?
Delivered personally.
Oh, well done, sir.
What news, Station Master?
I hear Harbour Cottage has a new tenant.
Me.
Ah, thought it might be. Everything alright, is it?
No, not really. There's no power, and...
And what?
I'm not sure. There's something strange. In the dark. Something...
Oh, look at us spooking ourselves.
Still no trains, Station Master?
No trains today, the spring...
Spring tides flood the fens, I know.
Nothing wrong with good old legwork.
So the train tracks are safe to walk?
Well, I didn't say that, but you should be quite safe during the day.
Oh, are there night trains?
No, but the tracks are different at night.
Is this a station or a museum?
A station, of course, but we are proud of our past.
I'm guessing your father worked on the trains?
Yes, and his father before him.
So these photographs are personal to you?
When they stay up,
What do you mean?
blasted things have a habit of falling down during the night.
I imagine this station has a tale to tell.
Oh, indeed it does. A right royal treasury of twice told tales.
Are any specific to the tracks or these photos?
Well, there was the great crash back in the 20s. The old apple train heading for London. Back in my father's time.
What happened?
He was master of this station back then. The apple train ran from Northfield Junction to London, carrying fruit for the local bigwig, Master Gurney. He owned the land around Northfield, and that train. Packed full of ripe apples it was, and his sorting staff.
Sorting staff? To sort the apples?
That's right, poor souls, paid pennies they were. That train had been running for, nigh on 30 years when it happened.
What did happen, station master?
It was the last train that evening, and a foggy night it was. My poor dad was out in the cold at Northfield Junction, waiting to change the tracks. He could hear the train approaching through the fog, so, like he'd done 100 times, he pulled the lever to divert the train on its course. Only the lever jammed, stuck fast. My dad swore the fog itself seemed to curve and twist itself around that junction. It was a queer business, no mistake.
Go on, station master.
Well, my father thought hard, like anyone would in such circumstance. The train would derail when it hit that junction, so he lit his lamp to a fiery red, burning bright in the darkness. Old Tonka, the driver, could spot a red lamp a mile off, normally, but that damned fog. Shouting he was, my poor old dad. That apple train was not slowing for no one. Then it happened. The great engine loomed up out of the fog, and it caught the rails and screamed out its agony. My father threw himself into the reed by the side of the track and watched in horror as the carriages toppled and fell into the river. He could hear the screams of the men on board, men he'd known all his life, trapped on the train as the cargo fell upon them, pushing deeper into that murky water.
Oh my God, they drowned?
Every one of them. My dad tried to pull them free, but the bodies were...
Were what? Please tell me.
beyond hope, smashed to pieces amongst the apples. The sweet smell of apples, and the sweet, sickly smell of blood. He only spoke of it once, that same night, in the Bear. A few brandies helped. They always do. Oh boy, that was a night we'd never forget. My poor old dad. Oh, listen to me, getting all emotional. I blame you, sir. Time to get back to work.
What's this? A phone number for Cat Watch. slice of greasy pizza. Hello again, and hello, George.
Aha, we meet again, Mr. Danvers.
Is there somewhere I can learn about the town?
Oh yes, indeed. The museum should satisfy your curiosity.
A museum? Where is it?
Right there. That's the outer wall. You'll find the entrance at the top of this path.
Excellent. I'll be sure to pop in.
Professor Oogle is away this morning.
Oogle?
Yes, the curator and a dear friend.
I see. When will the museum open?
Or pop back this afternoon.
I see a fair is arriving in town.
Yes, it's a yearly event for May Day. Do you like fairgrounds?
No, not really. They tend to be loud, garish, and full of crims.
Oh, what a thing to say. Keep an open mind. You may like Reuben's Fair.
Can you suggest some places to visit?
Indeed I can.
I'd love to learn more about the town's ghosts.
Would you now? That's very interesting.
Why, do you think it's silly?
Not at all. Just be careful who you seek.
What do you mean?
Not all of Saxton's dead were pleasant souls in life. So, don't expect pleasant souls in death.
I'll keep that in mind.
Pop back later for tea, I'll have something for you.
Any antique shops, bookshops, craft shops?
There is an antique shop, but I tend to avoid the place.
Why is that?
It's unpleasant, I avoid it. So I suggest you do the same.
Okay, what about local crafts?
Say hello to Bob. Bob Tawney, he has a workshop on Station Lane. You'll like Bob. He's a kind and helpful soul. He's a true Saxton soul.
What do you mean?
His destiny lies here, in the town, like mine.
You've been here a long time?
We are here forever, as it always has been.
Is the lighthouse good for food?
Oh yes, organic local produce only.
Great! I thought food outside London was horrible.
Not here, Nigel, not in Saxton.
What about archaeology?
The museum is your best bet. Come back this afternoon.
I'd love to learn more about the town's ghosts.
Would you now? That's very interesting.
Why, do you think it's silly?
Not at all. Just be careful who you seek.
What do you mean?
Not all of Saxton's dead were pleasant souls in life. So, don't expect pleasant souls in death.
I'll keep that in mind.
Pop back later for tea, I'll have something for you.
May I ask about something else?
Of course, I'll help if I can.
Can you take a look at this item?
Of course, I'll help if I can. A terrible business. You didn't steal that, did you? Oh dear God, whoever would do such a thing? Yes, vanished without trace, dratted creatures.
May I ask about something else?
Of course, I'll help if I can.
I'll let you get on with your, gardening.
See you soon, my dear.
The Saxton Bell. Symbolic images, ancient graffiti. Symbolic images, ancient graffiti. The Saxton Bell. Hello again, and hello, George.
Aha, we meet again, Mr. Danvers.
I'll let you get on with your, gardening.
See you soon, my dear.
What's this? A phone number for Cat Watch. Hello there.
Oh, hello.
How's the story going?
What?
Your story for the local newspaper?
Oh, that. Yes, it's fine. Plenty to write up.
Good, good. Well, that's good. It's Alex, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Alex Spitmore.
Yes, what of it?
Strange name. What's the origin?
No idea. Buzz off, will you?
Any theories on the treasure?
Nope. Run along and play.
I'll see you around.
You will. Trust me.
Buzz off, will you?
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
I'll see you around.
You will. Trust me.
Kieran, eh? I guess you'll be wanting my lunch. Kieran, eh? I guess you'll be wanting my lunch. Kieran, eh? I guess you'll be wanting my lunch. Hello again.
Hello, lad. What can I do for you?
Nanny Noah sent me.
Did she now? Why would that be?
I'm trying to learn about local crafts and folklore.
I'm a bit busy right now, but I get into the bear most evenings.
Okay, I'll see you in the pub. This workshop is old-fashioned.
Is that a good or a bad thing, do you say?
I don't know. Does all this stuff work?
Work? Of course it works. If you've got something needs fixing, bring it up here, and old Tony will fix it for you.
I'll keep that in mind, Mr. Tawney. Have you known Nanny Noah long?
All my life, lad, and that's a long time.
She seems to think highly of you.
I think highly of her too.
Oh, I see. Do I sense romance?
Oh, if only, lad. But I've never, well, asked her hand, if you know what I mean.
Has she never married?
She had a bit of bad fortune. Lost her husband. Many years ago it was.
Any children?
There was, but not now. The sea provides for this town, but it can also take away.
What do you mean?
It's the way of all things, lad.
Can you tell me about the Anglo-Saxon treasure?
Oh, you're after the treasure, are you? Can't help you there.
I thought everyone in Saxton would know about it.
I didn't say I didn't know anything.
I see.
No offence, lad.
I'll leave you to your work.
See you again, lad.
What's this? Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Where did you spring from?
Right here. I'm staying in the cottage.
Harbour Cottage?
Well, yes. Why? What's wrong?
You tell me. Everything okay in there, is it?
Well, it's got no power. Refrigerator, TV, Wi-Fi.
That's not what I meant. That place has a reputation. A bad one.
You didn't strike me as the superstitious kind, Miss Rubens.
Oh, look, forget last night. I was tired and cold. Call me Lucy.
What's the deal with Harbour Cottage?
I'm not sure. We've always been told to stay away.
Haunted, perhaps?
Oh, no. Please don't tell me you're a believer.
In ghosts? Well, I've seen a few things. You know, unexplainable.
Unexplainable. Yes, that's one word for it.
Are you okay?
Yes, it's just that place. I had a bad experience in there as a child.
Want to talk about it?
No, it was silly stuff. Childhood fears, insecurities, monsters.
It's freezing out here. Can't you feel it?
Bad night, late night, too much local ale.
Bad dreams. A vision of a room.
That place will do your head in. You need to get out and about.
Any suggestions?
Ooh, Saxton is the tourist capital of the universe. The sea air might clear your head. Or you could try the caverns.
Caverns?
Yeah, just head towards the back of the beach. Watch out for Hardacre, though. I saw him heading that way, with his treasure hunting stuff. Sorry, I mean archaeology equipment.
What do you know of the town's people?
Not a lot, but I'll help if I can.
Professor Hardacre's a strange one.
I know. Every year he turns up, looking for treasure. Always digging, always hunting. Sad, really.
Why sad?
He has nothing else to do, and no one else. He's devoted to his quest.
The old woman with the dog.
Nanny Noah? Oh, she's a sweet old thing.
I met her last night by the water's edge. She seemed...
Distant? Yes, she gets like that. There's a tragedy in that woman's past. The signs are there.
She seems very lonely.
Yes, there was something between her and Bob Tawney, but, well, it's all palm reading, herbal teas, and magic with her now.
Oh, a bit new age, is she? Well, I never. What about the pub landlady?
Morgan? Bold as horsebrass she is, and just as tacky.
You don't get on?
No, she was a bully at school. Once a bully, always a bully.
Is that your professional analysis?
Ha! I've got better minds to study than Morgan Mankell's.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay, what do you want to know?
You must live nearby.
That's right, we live by the harbour.
We?
Me, Mum, Dad, you know, the usual.
Uh-huh. So you all organised the fair?
You'd hope, but Mum likes long afternoons with the gin bottle, whereas Dad prefers to flirt with the horses at the track. But each May, the fair does happen in this town, so it's not all bad.
Catch you later.
Without doubt, my friend.
Hello again.
What can I get you?
Harbour Cottage is a spooky place.
Spooky? Whatever do you mean?
Haunted, perhaps? I've heard and seen strange things.
Noises? It's probably just the harbour. Don't let it worry you.
Oh, I'm not worried. It's rather exciting, actually. The May high tides must be good for business.
Yes, you could say that. We Saxtonians look forward to this time.
Yes, time. Just out of interest,
Yes, Mr. Danvers?
what year is it?
What year? Ha! What a question.
And one you won't answer?
And why should I?
Professor Hardacre told me to leave Saxton.
All bluster and hot air, Nigel. He's harmless, really.
Harmless? I think he's mad. Is he mad?
Just a bit, how can I put this? Eccentric.
Okay, well, I'll try and stay out of his way. Does the pub have any ghosts?
No, not that I know of.
I'll catch you later.
Perhaps.
I think I'll pass on the local delicacy. Excuse me, may I disturb you? Excuse me, may I disturb you? Odd. The artist, Dr. Black, has added a figure to the scene. An abandoned building. It looks foreboding.
West by north, 19 miles.
Sea creatures?
Winding slowly. Bridlington.
Sea creatures?
Northeast.
Sea creatures?
11 miles.
Has someone been here?
27, rising slowly. Sandusky light vessel automatic. Northeast 5, 11 miles. 2027, rising slowly. Greenwich light vessel automatic. North 3, 11 miles.
Hardacre? Professor, so this is where you hide yourself? With the crabs and the fish heads?
Is there something you want, Danvers?
Is the treasure hidden amongst these rocks?
If you look close enough, you can see the signs.
About our meeting last night on the harbour wall.
Meeting? I didn't meet you, Danvers.
We did meet last night.
Get lost, Danvers. I've got proper work to do.
What can you tell me about the lost Anglo-Saxon crown?
Things that are lost are waiting to be found. But what of those precious items that have been hidden, stashed away, for good reason? Should we go looking for treasures we are not supposed to find?
Yes, it's just a folk tale, isn't it?
It takes skill, understanding, and a strong mind to find what's hidden out there in the fens. It's an old land which can be unforgiving to those who blunder in with their eyes closed and their chins wagging.
Know any local ghost stories?
Take that cottage, harbour cottage, that you'll be staying in. Know much about it, do you?
Are you saying the cottage is haunted?
Listen out, tonight, as you're drifting into sleep. Listen for the sounds.
Sounds? What sounds?
You'll know soon enough. They always do.
11 miles, 1027, rising slowly.
Good hunting, Professor.
Run along, boy, and play with the crabs.
1027, rising slowly. Greenwich light vessel automatic.
Strange creatures carved into the bedrock. Strange creatures carved into the bedrock.
West by north, 3, 19 miles, 1027, rising slowly.
Sea creatures?
Northeast 1, 11 miles, 1027, rising slowly. Sandusky light vessel automatic. Northeast 5, 11 miles, 1027, rising slowly. Greenwich side vessel automatic. North 3. West by north 3. 19 miles.
It's too dark to see with my own eyes. It's too dark to see with my own eyes.
Clandestine light vessel automatic. North 5. 11 miles. 1027. Greenwich side vessel automatic. North 3. 11 miles.
Not so fast, Danvers.
West by north 3. 19 miles.
Yes, Professor?
What's in that package?
What package?
I saw the station master struggling with it across the fence from Sedgemarsh.
Oh, that. Nothing to worry yourself. Just equipment.
Archaeology equipment.
Maybe. I guess I should go collect it.
It'll be waiting at Saxton Station. Run along.
West by north 3. 19 miles. 1027. Driving slowly. Bridlington. North 1. Left.
An abandoned building. It looks foreboding. Hello! Excuse me. Hello again.
What can I get you?
I'll catch you later.
Perhaps.
Station Master.
Mr. Danvers! Saxton treating you well, is it?
What news, Station Master?
I hear Harbour Cottage has a new tenant.
Me.
Ah, thought it might be. Everything alright, is it?
No, not really. There's no power, and
And what?
I'm not sure. There's something strange in the dark. Something...
Look at us spooking ourselves.
Goodbye, Station Master.
Goodbye, Mr. Danvers.
What's this? The Haddon package. I'll open it in private. Good morning. Catch you later.
Without doubt, my friend.
Home sweet home. For the time being. These gadgets are a mixed bag. Some seem new, others look retro at best.